Hello, everybody. Average Gamer here, and welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program 1.2 pre-release. Science: The Quest of Name Backwardsness. So, it's been about 2 days since I recorded my last episode. The last 2 days I have spent a lot of time. Let me tell you, per orbit or satellite that I put up there, it took forever, and I mean forever, to tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak orbits. So I'm going to show you guys what I've done in between. So you guys already know we did this comsat, which roughly circulates at around 200,000 meters. We have this next one, which is at just shy of 1.9 million 1,980,202 meters. I got close. And the next one is at 6.4 million meters. If you notice, there's actually three of them. One here, one there, and one there. What I did was I actually set up a rocket that went out like this, like oblonged. And what I did was I cut it in close to Kerbal, so that what would happen is every time the rocket we were on went out to this 6.4 million, one of these would have gone a third of the way around Kerbal. So basically I did it at the 90. So basically I got the first one, launched it, went straight up, waited till it got to about here-ish, and watched. And by then I basically timed my orbits at both ends, or mostly at this end, to properly time them. So they're almost at a third. You can see they're kind of off a little bit. And we're going to show you what it is. So you can see this one. These two are a little. This one I think is to the left a little bit more, or this one is not as far. I can't figure it out. But yeah, I think it's this one here is not down this way as much. Or even like this one should be up here and this one should be down a little more. Because you can see on this orbit where these sit, but these ones here where they're talking back and forth, it doesn't quite jive. But nonetheless, every single thing now is going to be covered. I even got a satellite in orbit around the moon. This one here was a bitch. What I did was I put it just shy of the moon orbit initially. Then I got it over the moon orbit. Finally, I got it tied in perfectly how I wanted it. At one point, I put it under the orbit to try and catch up so I can get it there. I still haven't tested it to see if it's going there, but I'm going to tell you now. For now on, I'm going to put them in orbit at whatever. These ones here were just me. These three alone took like 6 hours to put there, and I'm never doing that again. This one here took, I don't know, maybe 30, 45 minutes. That's no big deal. And the earlier one, you guys saw that on video. That wasn't hard at all. Putting the satellites in orbit, not hard to do. Putting satellites in orbit at a specific distance that you want them to, hard as fuck. I'm not going to do that again. From now on, I'm just going to put them there. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put another one today around the moon with everybody. I'm also going to tweak my construction a little bit. So we're going to get the... See if I can get the... So here is the probe. Boosh. That there. One thing of fuel. One engine. Boosh. Another decoupler. Okay. Rather that was just that right there was worth way too much. Put that one there. That's good. And now, because we're going to the moon, I like overpowered. Being underpowered is not something that I want. So, I think I've got the bigger... Yeah, I got the bigger engines now. Okay. Aerodynamics. Or not aerodynamics, they move things around again. Structural. You're going to go there, but I want to put a decoupler right there. Perfect. I haven't unlocked the big orange fuel tank yet, which I want to. But a couple of these. Perfect. Wait, is this skipper? The main sail is obviously the one we want. Flame out under 10%. Interesting. Vector. Yep, perfect. It does thrust vectoring. This one does not. This one's just one you want to use a little later. Okay, the next part I want to do. Grab my subassembly for my quote-unquote launcher. What I'm going to do is something really crazy. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to take that off. There we go. Oh, I screwed up already. You... Structural or is it aerodynamic? Oh, payload. Bosh. 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 Kabonk. Oh, actually, I can probably take that off temporarily. Put that there. And what I want to do is actually take off that. That. Put those down there. I want to take off that. And do that. Yeah, that's good. All right, so what I'm going to do now is my first attempt at Asparagus stage. Now, I know I can I can go to like the modem with the original launcher that we had, but I don't want to do that. I want to try something a little different. Coupling, we're going to do 4 of these right here, and there 4 are going to be these guys right here. We're going to move these up. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do, if I set this up right, I want to do this by 2. I want to do it by 2. I'll do it by 1. I want this fuel tank here to feed into this one. So this one should feed into this one. As well. Then I want these ones to feed into the big one. There we go. And all 5 engines go right at the beginning. But here is where we start changing things. This one and this one are going to go first. So these 2, we're going to clip and go, not you, no, you, not you. So you 2 are going here, and you 2 are going there. So theoretically, what should happen, I'm going to zoom out a little bit here and kind of go up. So this one and this one are going to feed fuel into this and this. This is also, and this one are also going to feed fuel into the middle one. Theoretically, this is called asparagus staging. It's really, really efficient, apparently. What should, quote unquote, should happen is that we should have a very, very efficient launch. it probably won't be because I already screwed it up. There we go. Nope. There we go. You're going to launch right off the bat. So it's going to go all these, and then boom. Then boom. Keep burning until this is done, and then boom. You come on. Fairing goes when this engine comes on. That goes, and then there's that engine there. And then that's just at the very end. Okay. Now, the attempt to make this thing a little bit more aerodynamic. That looks pretty good. That looks good. I still haven't researched those those engines I want yet. But theoretically this should work. And we're on ComSat 6, I think, is what we're on. I'm going to double check real quick. Three, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're actually on ComSat 7. So I want to quickly. Crap. Okay, I'm not going to do anything until I'm done launching. So here we go. In 3, 2. This thing looks like it's already leaning to the left. 1. Oh my god, these things don't look that safe whatsoever. Like just moving them around just makes them wiggle. But let's watch. So we're going to see 2 of our engines are already going down pretty quickly. Basically 2 of them, the other 2, are there just for pushing. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Now, as time progresses, we'll be able to, work this out a lot better. Like, I think I can bring them in closer and maybe do 6 instead. Like, for example, if oops. Oh, they landed right in there. Actually, this looks almost realistic. I got to work on my aerodynamics, though, for the next one. Ow, just wang myself in the head. Oh, and we're not pitching as much as I was going to. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm going to tell it to the computer just to follow our current apogee, or prograde. We're still picking up speed, which is perfect. Apogee is going up really good. This is slowly going over. We should be at 45 by about 20. We're going to tell it to hold it right about there for the moment. And at about 35,000 is where we're going to belly over. Wow, this thing really, really controls. We're going to slowly pitch over now and tell it to follow its prograde. And by the time this hits 50, we should be on the 90. Now what I would like to do is add more rockets at the beginning. We're actually going to hold it at 20 degrees. We're going to hold it until this gets to about 80. Look at all the connections, jeez. Okay, good. How high are we up here? We're almost out of the main section of the atmosphere, so we're going to go to the 90 here, and we're going to slow down. We're going to stop burning there for a second. We're going to add a maneuver just to put us in orbit. Nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. Which I don't want to go too crazy. Like, just around 100, please. 114, 111, 105, and 103. Perfect. 24 seconds, so what, 12 seconds, we're going to do our burn. Oh, we have like no power to turn this thing. RCS. We're going to have to unlock RCS one of these days. Oh, actually, if I told you to point... Damn thing keeps trying to fight me. And... Boosh. 106, and 99 is not so bad. 102, 113. Okay. So, the next thing... Wow, we still have a lot of fuel. I like this. We're going to deploy. I'm also going to extend. God damn it. No, I want to... Extend. I should have made a freaking human Kerbal on this damn thing. Okay. Where's the mud? Okay, so I think we could probably do a burn right about here-ish. And hit the mud. Nope. Oh, there it is. I want to get nice and close. 751. No, that's too far ahead. It's too far ahead as well. .44 is not bad. 245. That's going to hit. 4 kilometers is way too close. 154. Okay, 56. Oh, yeah, 56 should be fine. 20-second burn. It would be nice if I had some RCS, but I don't. We're moving slowly. You can see me controlling it right there. We do RCS on and time warp. That locks it in usually perfectly. It's going to be a 3-minute burn. No, it's going to be a 30-second burn. Son of a... Oh, squad, can you... No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What's going on? Why am I... What? No. Gotta at least get close. That was a horrible burn. Gotta get RCS on this damn thing. On the bright side, we're gonna have more than enough fuel. Roll for 50. You know what? 86 is good. Actually, let's go to maybe 85. Nope, now we're getting close. Now we're getting further. All right. So what we're going to do now is fast forward to about here. And I want to watch to see if it's going to use any of these satellites. Where's the sun? Okay, I want to make sure that that's... what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to blow... Because that'll give us a lot more control. So we're going to go under the moon? Yeah, we're going to go under the moon a little bit. So what I'm going to want to do, I think, is burn this way. Yep. That puts us somewhat near the equator. Then we're going to do this and add a maneuver here. Bring us in. So we'll be at 152 there and 189. $189, 171, 75, 90. $88, 192. Yeah, close enough. 188, 189. Theoretically, it's only going to be a 22-second burn. So I am going to give us a nice little aim here. I'm going to just go. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to do max thrust. But you know what? Our orbit's good enough. Wow, this episode's already gone 26 minutes. Jeez. Because now it's, you know what? It's done. Next one, I'm probably going to do another one. It'll be polar. In between this episode, pretty much the exact same way. I might tweak this one a little bit between now and the next episode. I might, probably not, but I might. So at 11 seconds, theoretically, we're going to burn. $30, 20, 3, 2, 1, burn. Orbits are just flying around like crazy. Wow, looking good, looking good, looking good. And shut off. 189 and 197. Good enough for me. Now we're going to decouple there. Activate this engine. 188, 186. Oh, damn it, I did it on the wrong side. Usually you can push yourself about 2,000 meters by popping your engine or your decouplers at a certain time. I'm going to leave this engine on here for now, just in case long term I want to change it. But what I want to see is how it reacts when it gets in behind Kerbal, or the moon. Technically, it should use this as the behind the moon relay. It's relaying already there. And they're relaying back and forth. And the moon's out of... Boom! Perfect! And now, if there's anything on the backside of the moon, this one is talking to it. Wow, just as they lose contact. Or have they? Do they ever lose contact is the question. Like, when does it lose? So it loses contact with some stuff there. Gets contact there. Loses Kerbal, but has those two. Gets Kerbal and go, wow. Alright, so I think we've got the moon covered for a probe that we're going to launch in the next episode. See you guys then. Bye-bye. I'm excited.